The thing is, man, it's always going to be a party. There's always going to be a time to celebrate, and there's a time to join friends, or a day to, the bars are always open. Always open.
List all the things that you aren't willing to give up for the dreams that you have, and that is what the person who will beat you is willing to give up.
How the hell do you fucking do this shit every fucking day? I said, I don't fucking negotiate with myself.
Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed.
The work we're willing to put in when no one else is watching.
Whether you like it or not, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, a lot of us are at war with ourselves. And within that war, you have several battles. Those battles are basically choices.
And man, is it noisy? There's a lot of noise out there around us. The moment we pick up the phone, the moment we turn on the TV, the moment we walk outside, the moment we go to school, the moment we go to work, there's just always a lot of noise and there's a lot of bullshit out there.
You've really got to lock it in and just don't be a fucking schmuck. The guys who have it are the guys who have grinded for it for thousands upon thousands of days on end.
We were never rattled, ever, because we're always in the moment, always in the present, always extremely calm, always looking at the reality of the situation and not letting our emotions cloud our execution.
If something gets in the way of that crazy heavy set, don't just say, oh, we're going to skip whatever that muscle is today. And just do the, get a little bit of lighter stuff going.
Right, what you do is you do what you can with what you have. You know, everybody's path has a different narrative. Right, you try to walk yours to the best of your ability and let the dust settle where it may.
Listen, the ups and downs are not over, believe it or not, in life. And only thing we can do is just have that focus and believe in ourselves and believe that I want to be up, then anybody in the world wants me to be down.
No, I'm not talking about a war that you might find in the Coliseum. I'm talking about a war that's in your brain.
Have a mapped out plan and, and just really focus. Because you can do it, it can be done, and there's no easy way to do it. Just believe in yourself and never quit and never give up.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again.
You always have to be the person who roots for you before everyone else does. And it's usually a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time. It is a slow clap that's just you rooting for you.
Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind. What do I do on those days? I go anyways.
That's why you gotta be strong, You have to be strong in those moments, because if you're not strong and you can't endure what the universe throws at you, then you're just gonna be a loser. And you don't wanna be a fucking loser.
But now it's getting hard and you're wondering if you've got the fucking nuts to ride it all the way through. What you're wondering right there, that weak mentality, is the old you coming back. Don't listen to that.
Somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from it.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. I'm not gonna rest, I'm gonna keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go.
The odds are low, right? The odds of people who seriously get their goals accomplished are low. But that's including the percentage of the people that just gave up and they just couldn't handle consistent effort and they didn't want to work at something. So that's all you have to do to separate yourself from 90%.
The ability to keep going, even when you don't have fucking hope. Determination.
You take that hot, warm shower, first thing that comes to your fucking mind is, why the fuck did I quit? So what keeps me going? I've quit several things. I know what's on the back end of fucking quitting. It's a lifetime of thinking about why the fuck did I do that? And I ain't fucking doing that no more.
But it's like, never come up with excuses. True champions continue to move forward. You show the strength in the training, and you be rewarded for that. And it doesn't matter where you place. It's just all about continuing to move forward and never quit and never give up on yourself.
And you don't fall down. If you fall down, you get back up. You keep getting back up.
Realize that the desire to rest was just weakness. It was just the desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path.
Man, I can't go home a fucking loser today, bro.
I feel like the words have fucking weight, bro. You say those words enough, it'll come fucking true. So I'm not gonna go home a loser.
No, triple down on your fucking weaknesses.
Yeah.
Find out something about yourself. You already know the good shit. You already know the happy shit.
Right.
Why don't you talk about good times? You know how to get through that shit, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you how you can help yourself get through the times that suck. Real life. This is real life. 90% of your life will suck. 10% will be fucking happy.
It's accepting these fears I have, this doubt I have, this everything that goes through my mind, but regardless of that, not quitting and not giving up on myself.
I think it's just giving yourself permission to suck. It's giving yourself permission to be unhappy. It's giving yourself permission to not achieve while you do for a long period of time. It's giving yourself permission to lose friends. It's giving yourself permission to do things that's different than people in your social circle or your age group are doing.
Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will fucking just hammer you.
Trust and believe in yourself and never quit and never give up. And at the end of the day, know that there's something greater. God has a greater purpose for your life.
Remember this isn't a hobby, this isn't a fucking joke, it's a fucking lifestyle. So what you say to yourself is important. There's no fucking coach, there's no trainer to keep you going, it's only you.
Please, Neo, you have to trust me.
Why?
Because you have been down there, Neo. You know that road. You know exactly where it ends. And I know that's not where you want to be.
Hi.
What's up?
What exactly are you doing here?
My fucking legs don't work, my knees are all fucked up. So I gotta find something that does. We're all being tested in life. Some of us lay the fuck down. Others find a way around the motherfucker.
You continue to put one foot in front of the other. But it's not work, it's love. Because what you're going for is what you believe.
That's where you just kind of have to be able to visualize yourself going to the gym on a fucking near daily basis for the next few years, and I can guarantee you're gonna look like a freak.
It's called perseverance. Every day showing up, paying your fucking dues. It's not gonna happen one day where you just wake up and have them, man. You gotta earn that shit. You gotta take what's yours. You can't expect someone to give it to you.
Nobody said it's gonna be easy. Your journey will be long and hard. It's fucking worth it.
Yeah. Let them all talk shit, let them all make their noise, because at the end of the day, you are the only one who has the guts. We have the guts to go to work and show up every single fucking day, day in and day out, putting in the work.
It's put yourself to the fire. Constantly. That leads to the character of the individual and the will. That's where that is born and bred from.
You think that when Jocko's alarm clock goes off, it's like, oh, just like my father taught me, I rise and I shine. You know, like, no. It's like the pillow feels soft and comfortable.
Yeah.
And the alarm clock is banging on my head and I don't like it. But you know what? I know it's worth it to get up and get after it. I know it's worth it, and you know it's worth it.
No one sees the struggle in here. No one sees the hardship. The early mornings you get up. No one sees any of that. They just see if your hands raised or not. And if it is, oh, what a great guy. Oh, I wish I could be that guy. I wish I could be that guy.
It was a violent struggle daily to get where I'm at today. I'm not gonna water it down. I'm not gonna water it down. Shit wasn't fun. It ain't fun today, but I'm happy.
I'm realizing that I have to daily show up for myself if I want my life to be what I want it to be.
Right.
It is a battle.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life. No matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle.
The absolute elite are the ones who can continue to come in every single day without getting bored. That was it.
Discipline, the desire, the determination, the dedication.
It's a lot of short races, back to back to back. Every day we get up and we fight for it. And we plant those seeds in the ground of what we want to bear fruits on.
But I didn't get here doing everything that I love. I did a fuckload of shit I hate, and I did it for a very long period of time. And I did not have anyone to root me on. And in fact, I had many people who were actively trying to destroy my path and tell me why it was a terrible idea.
I want to see that guy who immersed himself in fucking hell. And he thought about quitting and leaving and his wife and his kids. And why am I here? Is it worth it? All this crazy shit. And still said and found out a way to get through it.
Just live your life one day at a time, the moment. Just get through that day. And once, almost like, hey, you get through the day, then it's all great. Then wait for the next day.
Sometimes when you think your life is falling apart, it's actually falling into place. All you gotta do is just hold on.
Failure doesn't mean you're not successful. You're only not successful when you don't show up and you don't have the perseverance to continue the journey.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Running water never grows stale. So you gotta just keep on flowing.
We're all gonna fucking make it, man. That's it.